but want to just say thanks again. I know you guys are very busy and your time is very valuable. So we want to make sure that you guys appreciate and are valuing our power hours that we have. We would love feedback. Let us know if there's anyone you would like to see maybe in the future. Today we do have industry icon, legendary Daryl Gray from M2M. Everybody must know Daryl. So we're longtime friend of CMS and of course just in the industry in general. So very glad to have him here today. We're going to talk about just in general, the M2M offering, sunset and new promotions and products that would be of interest to you, especially going into 2022. We all know of a looming deadline, so hopefully this can be helpful for you and your business when you're trying to figure out which direction you want to take. So without further ado, Daryl, I'll kind of let you take over. I see your screen. Looks great.
Great, thank you. Good morning and thanks for attending the webinar today. I'm sure you're probably all webinared out with the COVID social distancing via virtual reality. But welcome to the event today. I'll try to show you something that will make you very happy toward the end of this little PowerPoint slide presentation that we have here, and we'll go from there. So
one more thing, Daryl, I forgot. If you don't
yes.
mind these, if you have any questions, please use the Q&A feature at the bottom. That way you can keep track of your questions. If it's something we don't know the answer to immediately, we can kind of keep track of that on our end as well. So if you have a question, just pop them in the Q&A and we will definitely tackle them. Sorry, forgot to mention the little tidbit.
Not a problem. So we're going to talk a little bit about M2M. I'm going to give you a general overview. Hopefully, most of you are aware of M2M now. We have created a pretty good brand here in the United States in the last year and a half. And things are going very, very well. We are the lowest and most cost-effective solution for the sunsetting radios that are out in the marketplace today. M2M has been in the business since 2008. We are a global provider of hardware that is and software that's designed for the Internet of Things. We work with just about any product available in the marketplace today. As you can see, there's a list of products there that we would like to say we're 98% compatible with most of the products out there currently. Our CEO of the company is an innovator that's been in the industry now for about 15 years in total. And he has put together quite a nice little package that helps you get around this sunsetting issue. So we have two offices in the world currently. We have an office in Boca Raton, Florida, and we also have an office in Sofia, Bulgaria. And we're 100% privately owned. We currently work with every telecom provider in the country, the AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon currently. And we have over 500,000 active devices around the world. We're in 40 countries and growing daily. So with that being said, you can see here that the devices and products that we're compatible with and our telecom provider partners. Our mission is to create a robust, dependable platform that works well for you and is helps create solutions worldwide for the security industry. And we work anywhere from small residential all the way to current commercial UL fire. So our product line is expanding yearly and doing very well. We create cellular communicators. We also have management platforms. We work with every major central station, especially Criticom. We are very happy with our relationship with Criticom. And of course, anytime someone asks me who to use, I certainly mention Criticom as the one and only. So in this case, we do work with just about anybody. We have the management platforms for or applications for the devices themselves for the end user, as well as the administrative apps for the installers and operators. So we're going to talk a little bit about our workhorse products. This is the workhorse product of our current lineup. Most of you may have seen this. It is called the MNO2. There are two variants of this device. We have one with AT&T only, and then we have one with AT&T and Verizon SIM cards in the same device. If you take away nothing else today from this quick overview of M2M, please keep in mind that we are the only company currently in the world that manufactures a communicator that has both AT&T and Verizon in the same radio. Both are active on power up and give you incredible redundancy on any possibility of that device not signaling properly. With the MNO2, you have the ability to do contact ID, SIA, and Pulse 4+2. And as far as I know, we might be one of the only companies around that also handles Pulse. So that's why we have such a wide range of compatibility. This device has interactive features with the smartphone app called R Control. This will allow the end user or to remotely arm and disarm via the cell network. If they have a panel that has never had a radio, it's a good way to give that old panel a facelift for very low upfront costs. And it's a great replacement for POTS and the 3G CDMA. Moving on now, we have, let's see. All right, okay, great. Our other products, the dual path MQ03, the upper right-hand side of the screen over there, the gray model. One thing that I forgot to mention on the MNO2, you do have the ability with certain manufacturers, Honeywell, Interlogix, and DSC, on select panels from those companies, the ability to do remote uploading and downloading. But with the MNO2, you need a ringer module, which is an add-on attachment. With the MQ03 that you're seeing there, with the gray model, it has the ringer module built in, so it's a bit more cost effective. But it is also, we also have a version of that with LAN. So in actual fact, you've got a true dual path plus an extra added cell SIM card. So you've got AT&T and Verizon and LAN. This device is a one-time install. It does everything that the MNO2 does with the built-in ringer module and a LAN if you would like. Able to do all the uploading and downloading remotely with Honeywell, DSC, and NX series for Interlogix, using the same software that you're used to using for those devices. With DSC, it would be the DLS. With the NX series, it would be the DL900, and of course with Honeywell, it's Compass. You have the same interactive features, the end user app, and an administrative app for the installers. Here are our listings for UL and the NFPA. As you can see, our fire module now has Cal State Fire Marshal approval. We are a sole and dual path 864 UL commercial approved product now. And here are some of the devices that you can do the remote panel programming. As you can see, the Honeywell, the DSC, and the Interlogics, and use the MQ03 as a built-in ringer, or that has the built-in ring. Now we have 6 server sites around, I'm sorry, 5, or data centers around the world, 2 of which are based here in the United States for really accurate redundancy. You do not have to worry about your products ever going down. We will have connectivity wherever the cell services can pick up. Pardon me for just a sec. Okay. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the centralized management platforms. We have a new dealer and end user management platform called M2MDealers.com. We'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the event. And you have your smartphone app and your administrative app, and it can work very well with the dealer support group at CMS. They're very familiar with the M2M platform and can generally help walk any new users or installers through any of the dashboards or the applications. Do we have a question there?
We do. It says you have 5 data centers, with 2 being in the US. Where are the other 3 data centers?
I'm sorry?
It says you have 5 data centers, with 2 being in the United States. Where are the other 3 data centers?
They're based around the world. Currently, right now, we're in 40 countries. I'm not 100% sure where the other 3 are, but we have 5 based around the whole plant.
Okay, great.
So real quickly, the R-Control app is for the end users, available at both your Android and iOS stores, or iPhone and Google Play. And then, of course, so is the administrative app. That is for your installers. They can see signal strength, voltage. They can do most of the programming for the end user with the admin app right at their phone at the location. So great little products there, very simple, very easy to use. We'll talk a little bit more about the app, the end user app, and what you can do with it as a dealer. The mobile app here, as I mentioned before, for the app, you can get it Android or iOS. Has the ability to do arming and disarming via key switch or key bus. I forgot to mention too earlier that those same Vistas, DSC series, and the NX panels have the ability to do a key bus integration with those selected panels. So you can do a lot more control with the smart home, phone application with those models. And
Hey, Jerry,
yes,
hey, going back to the dealer access, is it a true dealer portal for a dealer to online or onboard accounts? Clearly, CMS can assist and potentially show a new dealer how to access that, but at the end of the day, can a dealer without CMS's assistance onboard new accounts and delete existing accounts? Is that what I heard you say?
absolutely.
Okay, fair enough.
Absolutely. If what happens is whenever they do it at the M2M dealers portal, an email will be generated to CMS, letting them know that this dealer has just provisioned this account, and they will approve it, and everything will be done.
Okay, thanks.
Now, with the, everyone hopefully can see one of the skins on the dealer app here, or the end user app. There is a square down here at the bottom that is empty. From day one, you can custom brand this application for your customers. You can actually have your dealer information, logo, phone numbers, contact emails from day one. We do not require you having 100 accounts online or anything like that. The use of the app is at no charge to you. It is, even custom branded. We do not charge you any additional charges over what you're being charged for the flat rate fees for these devices. With the key bus integration that I talked about with Honeywell, Vista, and DSC and the NX panels, you can do a whole lot more with the app. Partition 1 and 2, labeling of zones, arm to stay and away. Whereas with the key switch, you're somewhat limited with what can be done on the application for the end user if the panel is extremely aged and it's not going to be upgraded. The app works sort of in like a slave to the master panel. So if the master panel only allows certain things, the app can only do certain things. So let's talk about the portal here. This is what Jeff was just asking about. The portal is www.m2mdealers.com. As a new user, you would go on and register as a new user. Jeff, they would have to get from you or from CMS a dealer code, which is different than their dealer number. So a dealer code that designates them under the M2M portal at CMS. Okay, that way they determine that this is dealer ABC under CMS's account at CMS. So then they would go on and register, putting in that dealer code along with their company information, hit save. You guys would get that email again, letting you know that dealer ABC over here has signed up and wants to become a new registrant on the M2M portal. So at that point, once they're done, once it's approved, they will be issued a username and password temporarily or they set that up themselves. Once it's done, then they can go in and add their own devices and select CMS as their preferred station, hit save, and the radio is provisioned.
And most likely for a dealer, if this is your first time and we get that email, that's going to trigger us sending out a services price sheet, so you're in the know quickly as to what our service charges are going to be in relation to these types of accounts.
Got it.
Yep.
So that is our new portal. We are adding features to the portal monthly, and you can, whenever you go in through the portal here, quite unlike the regular dashboard that you would work through with the dealer support group at CMS. Let's see, man, I just lost my train of thought there. I apologize. There are only certain things that you can do. You will not see every device, and this is what I wanted to remember here. Whenever you go in through the dealer portal, you will only see the devices that you've added at the dealer portal. The M2M admin platform that CMS looks at, they would see every device. So once you start using the dealer portal here, you are only going to have access to the devices that you have placed on the M2M dealer portal. If you would like to see the other devices, you could go in and sign in to the regular admin portal with the same usernames and passwords that you have for the dealer portal. And then you can see all of your devices. So at some point in time here, we will be melding the two portals together. In actual fact, it is the same portal. We tried to make it a little bit more user-friendly for dealers on their first signups and run-throughs. So if you run into or experience any kind of issues with the dealer portal as a dealer when you're signing up, we have a brand new site here, our support site. And we've added around the 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a dealer support group that is available either by phone, and as you can see over on the right left-hand side over there, 800-403-7029, or you can reach them at email, support@m2mservices.com. They will help with any issues. If you do happen to get an answering service, generally we call back within 10 minutes. So please leave your name and a phone number where they can reach you back. More times than not, they will call you within the 10-minute time frame. So also, as far as your installing and the devices and the panels that we work with, you see the red tabs there next to DSC, Honeywell. When you click on those red tabs, they will be a particular model DSC, for example, DSC 832 power. You'd click on that, you have your programming and your wiring for the devices that come out to you in a PDF format. So you can download them or you can print them off and know exactly what you're supposed to do with those. So a great new feature for the support side of the company. And now I want to get into a new product that we're offering. I did talk about, this is rather exciting for M2M to be offering a new version of what we call the Mini O2 instead of the MN, the Mini O2-LTE-M-AV. And surprisingly enough, it's actually smaller than the MNO2 that you looked at earlier. This device is going to be offered to dealers as hardware as a service. Now, what that means is that you will purchase this device for $60 at Annixter or any of your local distributors, SS and SI. Anybody that is currently carrying the product will also be carrying this device in a matter of about 2 weeks. We will be shipping, and this device will be free. You will purchase it at $60, which is the first 12 months of cellular connectivity for the device. So you will be billed $5 per month for starting on the 13th month, and the device is free. So you pay $60 for the cellular service for the first year, the device being free. It is future-proof. In the event there is another sunset that we don't see coming, at least in the next 10 to 12 years, the device would be automatically upgraded for you at no charge. It has a lifetime warranty. It has all of the features that the MNO2 we discussed earlier has built in, but we've added a feature. The feature now is a new mini USB port, and you can see that on the front left-hand side or right-hand side of the picture, a mini USB port. M2M will be bringing to the marketplace a mini hub, smart hub in January sometime, I'm told, where you simply plug in the USB and you will have the ability to do a lot more interactive features such as locks, lights, cameras, thermostats, and you will also have Z-Wave and wireless capability. Wi-Fi, pardon me. So what do you guys think about that?
That's great. It's really helpful, I think. For a lot of our dealers that are in attendance today, that's a brand new offering because we obviously just learned about that in the last couple of weeks. So it'll be good for them to have that kind of in their arsenal of opportunities going forward for the sunset. So just to kind of recap that, basically it is a $60 device, Daryl, that is all inclusive of the first year of service. So therefore they would not be the service getting billed. The M2M service, of course, you're still going to get billed for the monitoring aspect of it, but just for them to piece of it till the 13th month.
Exactly. Starting the 13th month, you would bill them, or whatever way you're normally handling that. It would be similar to the plus 12 bundles that we had with the MNO2 early last year. In this case, whenever that device comes in, it has a serial number on it. It will be logged, and that serial number will show up that it is a hardware as a service device, and the customer pays the $60 for the first year. Then on the 13th month, he would be billed $5 per device per month from then on. For the life of the product, it is fully warranted. No questions asked. If you have a device that doesn't work properly, simply send it back to your local distributor. It would be replaced on the spot with no questions. So it's one of the, I think it might be the only thing in the industry like it currently. Again, it has AT&T and Verizon in the same unit. You do not have to carry two different part numbers. You only have to carry one. And secondly, it is by far the lowest cost to the dealer of any product out in the marketplace now. So with that said, I'm pretty much completed.
All right, great. Let's wait one more minute, see if there's any additional questions anyone has. Of course, you guys can reach out to me. Again, my name is Jackie with CMS. So if you don't know me yet, hello, nice to meet you virtually on this call, but please don't hesitate to reach out. Let us know if you have any questions about M2M or reselling. I'm happy to assist. I see, oh, you pop up your contact information. Do you have that by chance?
I'm sorry?
Do you have your contact information?
I can forward it to you. It's not on this particular slideshow, but I can get that to you.
Okay.
Hey, this is Jeff. I do want to make a comment, just an observation. Daryl, we've got together on M2M, I think prior to you getting there, but we've been monitoring M2M, what, 6 or 7 years now? That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
And I can tell you with assurance, of the calls that make it to me in regards to equipment not performing, or dealers calling and saying, hey, can you make a recommendation because the transport device I'm using is giving me issues, anything along that line, none of that would apply to M2M. It's simple and it works. And I know dealers and your tech's time is super valuable. So it's a great solution. I can't tell you how much our tech guys like it. It works the first time. I don't know that we see, you offered, hey, no questions asked if you want to bring one back. I don't know what your return rate is, Daryl, if that's even hits the radar, but I just an observation, we don't have issues with M2M. Daryl's a great rep. I've known Daryl since my first probably weak at CMS, which was a long time ago. And
Yeah.
Daryl is responsive and will return your calls and take care of you if you have questions. So just my plug for M2M.
Thank you, Jeff. We love our relationship with CMS and just look forward to helping everybody with this sunsetting issue. So I will forward Jackie and Jennifer my contact information. Reach out to me anytime. I'm here to help.
I just actually added your email to the chat and answer the question with your email. So I feel like usually that's a great way to contact you. So at least you have that going forward. And Daryl, your territory, basically you're all over the place. I know you have partnering firms and whatnot that also work with M2M, but would you be a good contact nationally speaking, or will you just direct people to the proper?
Pretty much nationally speaking. I am the strategic accounts manager US. So feel free to reach out to me. If I can help you, I will. If not, I will point you we have 4 rep groups currently that are working and representing M2M around the country, and I can put you in touch with someone to help you locally as well. So feel free to reach out to me one way or the other. It doesn't matter.
Great. All right. Well, I feel like that's pretty much it. I don't see any more questions. Again, feel free to reach out to us. Let us know how we can help you, but we appreciate you joining us today. And Daryl, thanks for talking about M2M. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Daryl.
Thank you.
Thanks, Daryl.
For having me. Thanks, guys.
Yep.